So, I just realized that I had the microphone muted for the entire opening speech. This was a great start. It's because I need this microphone muted in order to use the other scene's microphone, and it doesn't auto-mute. You see, like, well, it was a start. We tried. Entire stream is scuffed. I'll see you on Thursday. Anyway, don't leave too far.
Ready to make some bad choices?
Thank you for making the absolutely terrible choice of giving me money. Oh, is it silent? No, Fubar is still playing music. Oh, there should have at least been some... 20 months! 20 months? 20 months? Why 20 months? 20 months, wow. Nobody needs that long of a period of time. That's like... almost a year. That's too much time. I think we need less time in the world. That's what we need. Anyway, as I was saying, we're back to another code ReCollection tonight. I don't know if anybody actually remembers this game. I don't know if I remember this game, but we're playing it. We were playing it before I decided to do everything else in the entire universe. Give you all the time so you can sleep. Good, yeah, you can have all the time. You can go beyond the time. Over the time. Up the time. What... Speaking of time... What time is it? Time you will remember your appointment in the middle of the stream instead of forgetting it. Oh good, what kind of appointment do you have? You should definitely remember to never always forget your appointments. It's Blood Puzzles! Welcome back to Blood Edward Island, where the puzzles are so far fairly benign, actually. Like, there was apparently a bloody massacre at some point in the past. But right now, it's Puzzle Island for us. We like Millennium I hope not. I will actually die. I will actually McFucklin die. You have 25 seconds left to do whatever you need to do and do the things that must be done and live up to your family name and produce full life consequences. Hello, Shatari. Alright, we are just about ready to, get a start on, I think. Let me just... Alright, let me start off by turning off the music. Toggle over here. Toggle over here. Bring you guys down to hang out with the ears. Alright, that should work. That should work. I think I need to... Right, yes, hold on. Right, yes, this is why this microphone source was muted. And now this microphone source will have me jiggling, but I will be, out of sync with everything. And I have yet to figure out how to fix that. Because I can't delay myself. Am I still doubled? Because I've muted that scene. I don't think I should. No? Okay, good. Good, fine. I'm just trying to fix the chat a little bit. Actually, everything's a little bit off. That doesn't surprise me. Let's load up another code and see how the game works. Sorry? Not doubled, check audio sync. Like I said, my head will be out of sync with my voice because of the reasons. I could, just disable bouncing, I guess? Like, I could just disable... No, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. My sync for the game, Alright, let me just, get the title screen up. And I'm going to push a button now. And I'm going to push continue now. So, I should be synced up now? Good, good, good. Why? Oh, I am down just a little too low. Hold on. There we go. You're not supposed to be that obscured. Alright, when last we left Ashley, island, biometrically encoded console, father, giant mansion full of puzzles, possibly blood puzzles. We don't know yet. There's a camera. What button was run? There we go. Yes, you are supposed to be obscure. My little private MSD3K factory. MD, yes. Huh?
What's that sparkle?
Well, we'll look at that in a moment. I just want to check and see if there's anything else around here. Did her caretaker ever mention if she saw her father in the daylight? I don't believe her dad is Dracula this time. I mean, it could be the case. But I don't think he's Dracula. We're gonna operate under the assumption that nobody in this story is currently Dracula. They could become Dracula later. Alright, nothing over there.
These are... Jessica's glasses!
No, this concrete slab is also not Dracula.
That must mean Jessica made it here after all.
Oh. Right, forgot to mute the phone. As, everybody in the universe
Another locked door.
goes live at the
Now
same
what?
time as me.
These are some intense door knockers.
What knockers?
Ashley.
I do not heart my phone boop boop, thank you. It's very irritating. Hello, Devarian.
So, this is where you went. What happened? You just up and disappeared. I thought you were mad at me. Mad? Why would I be mad?
I believe ghosts just sort of do things arbitrarily.
Because I said I couldn't help you. Oh, no. I wasn't angry. What you said helped me remember something. That memory led me here.
Oh, okay.
So what did you remember? My father.
Oh, I'm sorry, kid.
I remembered a bit about him. It's been so long since I could remember anything at all. But then you spoke of wanting to see your dad. When I heard that, a few things suddenly came back to me. I know I was with my father when I first came to this mansion.
Alright.
Then, were you a visitor here? Like me? Where were you and your dad from originally?
Like 5 or 6 police sirens just went off outside. I guess that's the price of trying to play a video game at any point, anywhere near a city at all.
That... I don't know. Although... I'm starting to remember a little bit about my time at the mansion. I thought seeing the inside of it might jog my memory more. Can you open this door? I can't. I already tried. It's locked.
You lie. You just looked at the knockers.
I was hoping to get inside so I can look for Jessica. You mentioned this Jessica before. Who is she? She's my aunt. She raised me. She may be in trouble somewhere inside. Wait, aren't you a ghost? Can't you pass through walls? Nope. I can't even wiggle the door knockers.
Well, it was worth a try.
I grew up in this house.
Apparently you can have flashbacks, though.
Fortunately for us, I know the secret to these door knockers.
I just remembered what my father said about this door. He told you something about this door specifically? Yeah, I remember now. He said, I know the secret to these door knockers. Ashley. If you can figure out the secret, we can get inside. You want me to figure it out?
I guess you don't remember that much, huh? Alright. Secret to the door knockers. You got
Hey, Dee,
anything
I
useful?
know you have trouble remembering things, but does this remind you of anything? Let's see. Oh, right.
Oh, it's just the same
Come
scene.
along this
Alright.
way. Let's get ourselves inside.
Oh. Okay, I get it. I get it. I got it.
The secret to these door knockers.
Yeah, let's get a closer look at that. Can I, Okay. There we go. Puzzle solution photographed. Alright. That is... Right, left, right, left. Right, right. Right and left at the same time. How the heck do you do that? Well, let's find out. Let's see, right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Both. That's not a very good security detail.
Oh,
Like, please don't print your password on the outside of your locked everything.
well, what do you know?
Yeah, what do you know? Somehow it just happened to come to me.
Jessica's gotta be somewhere inside. Dad, too, I guess.
To be fair, they're already on an isolated island.
Huh? What's wrong, Dee?
I've waited for this moment for so long. I can't help being nervous. Pardon?
Whoever heard of a nervous ghost?
Ashley, don't mock the dead.
I guess that is a little funny.
You're the least scary ghost I've ever met. Hey, Dee. How about we team up? I think I can help get your memories back. And in return, will you help me find Jessica?
Yes, that's fair.
Then into the mansion we go. What could scare the two of us together?
Right.
Can't believe I've made friends with a ghost. What a day.
We're friends?
Aren't we?
You're right. Friends it is.
Glad to hear it.
Hey, you've got
Come
the
on,
ability
Dee.
to have flashbacks. That's very helpful.
I made a friend.
Alright. Lawrence's mansion. I don't know who Lawrence is.
Hello? Is anyone in here?
Some mansion.
Oh.
Jessica? Can you hear me? Come on, Jessica! I guess no one's here. But Jessica's gotta be around here somewhere. She's probably with Dad. Wait, Dee?
He just drifted off. In the case of bliss. Oh, she is the closest thing we've got to a master of unlocking. Vase. Vase looks super expensive. Even thinking about touching it makes me nervous. Not as dusty as I would have thought. Actually, it's super clean. Did someone just polish it? That is... large vase with an elaborate design. Okay, so... a super clean vase, huh? Can I'm not allowed to grab it, apparently. That sucks. These pillars look like real marble. Probably are.
Jessica.
Won't open. I'm just gonna try the doors systematically. Also won't open. What's blinking? Cloverstone fragment. Right, I probably don't have to keep those. And there's Jessica's glasses, which don't seem to have anything to do with whatever we're doing. I probably didn't have to keep that piece of stone. The character trees have an update. I am probably not gonna read, like, all of these. Because, God, that is a lot of text.
No good, huh? Jessica.
I am not gonna find anything openable down here, am I?
This door is open. Dee? Are you coming?
Well, I'm wrong. Can't do this without D. I can't move on without my buddy Superfly. Alright, let's head upstairs. We'll figure out what's up with D.
Huh.
Attention-grabbing red vase. Yeah, what's up? E, there you are. This person.
What a huge painting. Do you remember something about him?
Whoa.
Welcome.
You've got mail.
Huh. Who is this? There's a name. Lawrence Edward, Patriarch. So this is the guy that owned this place.
Ashley, this man? He's my great-grandfather.
Oh, well, I guess we've got that solved. Mystery solved, everybody.
So you're part of the family that owned this house? The Edwards? Did you used to live here?
No. I came here with my father to visit my great-grandfather. He was very ill. And then... that song.
Huh?
That's right. When we arrived, I heard someone playing the loveliest song on the piano.
A piano?
That's very helpful and pertinent information. Thank you.
Let's look around and see if we can find one. I'll come with you.
Oh. Okay.
What's this? Some kind of decorative plate, I guess. It's too dirty to tell what's on it. And I'm not allowed to polish it. When something is this dirty, it's just ruined. It doesn't matter how great it was at first. Alright, I'm not even allowed to try. That sucks. Oh man, that is an extraordinarily glittery chandelier. In a different kind of story, these would be coming for my head. Like the minute I walked in this building. Yeah, all these chandeliers, this
It's a
place is a
piano.
death trap. Piano. There is a bird on that seat. Why? It's got a QR code on it. Okay. The air around the table smells like cigarettes.
Huh?
Someone must have been here. Could it have been Dad?
Maybe.
Dad forget this here?
Hmm.
Wonder if Dad smokes. But I really don't like the smell of cigarettes.
Oh, there's a key here. Wonder where I can use it.
I wish we were a little more consistent about what's voiced and unvoiced. Just a wee smidge. Anyway, this key says E. It was a really nice fireplace, but now it's old and worn down. This flower banner vase is really cute. So many little flowers. Eee.
Huh?
I can't even tell what's on here. Looks like maybe a landscape. It's so dirty, it's hard to tell. Light the fireplace like in Resident Evil. Can't be used here. Let's take a look at this thing. Is there anything on the back? Aha! BE. I don't know what that means. Blood Edward? Bob Erics? I know. It's Big E. You know, E is a unique letter of the alphabet. Because whether it's up or down, or upside down, it's always E. No other letter of the alphabet is E all the time.
Is this the piano you were talking about?
I think.
D?
Hello.
Hi, are you Bosca? Or...
You must be the guest Papa told me about.
Franny.
What?
I remember, Ashley. The person playing the piano, it was Franny.
Okay. Little orphan Franny?
Who's Franny?
A girl who used to live here.
She used to live here. Were you related?
I'm not sure. It was Franny who used to call me Dee. This house is where we first became friends.
Yeah? That's great. I'm glad you remembered something. Forgetting all your friends sounds so sad.
Yeah. You're right.
I'm very sad. Thanks, Ashley. Music stand, it holds sheet music. I don't see anything else of relevance. Thick layer of dust on the keyboard. Cool. So... I'm sorry, what... Oh, that's D. That didn't help much at all.
What's this?
I already looked at that. It's a, origami crane with a QR code on it.
It's an origami crane.
With a QR code on it.
Origami?
Yeah. It's made of paper. My mom would make these for me all the time when I was a baby. I don't really remember myself, but Jessica told me about it.
Huh.
But I wonder who made this one. Is the DAS reacting?
I don't know why it didn't react 5 minutes ago when I pointed it at the thing. Oh. Now I've unlocked the ability to do that. Scan the notes by pointing the DIS camera at the origami cranes found around the mansion. Yeah, see, you didn't do that 5 minutes ago. My first attempt at woodworking. Put it away, pull it back out.
Huh?
What sort of messages were left in these origami? Let's find out. A week has passed since my clumsy hands took up a saw and hammer, but I finally completed my new stool. My measurements may have been a bit off, but it's not bad for a first attempt. I'll take it to the cliff overlooking the sea next chance I get. It's a little wobbly. Must be the ground that's uneven. Well, it's a nice feature. Sitting on this stool I built myself, looking out to the sea, my body rocking in tune to the sound of the waves. The wobbling will help me keep a rhythm. I doubt I'll even notice it after a while. I'll get used to it in no time. Am I going too easy on it? I made this stool by hand, so maybe my judgment is clouded. What if Bill or someone sat on it? Would they have a different take? Sure, I worked in this stool in my spare time around developing the another, but the fact remains it took me an entire week to make a simple stool. In the realm of DIY, I'm still clearly a novice. Should the day come when I live with Ashley again, I'll have to really ramp up my woodworking skills. Why? Do you think you're gonna make your daughter out of wood? B, it's your first stool, man. Give yourself some slack. You don't have to be perfect at everything all the time. Alright, let's try,
No good, huh?
Something wrong?
Jessica isn't here either. Where could she be?
Well, you're allowed to make terrible, imperfect things. It is in fact the point of making things. If things are perfect, then they're kind of boring. I, for one, only play games with egregious flaws, for example. Locked tight. Alright. I didn't try the doors up this side, because I got distracted first.
Huh?
That door's locked. And it's not like I'm allowed to clean anything. Do I maybe have to go out and look at the stool again? It's possible. Oh, that mirror doesn't work. Vase of an elaborate design. Yeah, these two polished vases interest me, but I'm not allowed to do anything with them, it feels like. I also don't have a map that I'm aware of, which makes me a little sad, because I'd like to check off. Nope, not the camera. I do want to head back out. I can't leave right now. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the piano again real quick. This game may take me a while to get through, because, I am not your most observant person, and I do miss things. And, am I allowed to pick this up? No. Still, I'm hopeful, and I'm curious enough about the storyline that I do want to get through it. Even if that takes us all year. It'll give us a companion for Wild Arms. Like, we can observe the piano. It's covered with dust. Wait. And there's a thick layer of dust on the keyboard. Is it uniform? Apparently. There's a music stand for holding sheet music. For some reason, I can go to camera view. I'll take a picture just for the heck of it. Can I open the piano seat? It doesn't seem like it. The piano seat is not a selectable object. There doesn't seem to be anything underneath either. I'm a little curious why it lets me lean so far in each direction. So... yeah, do we... is there some important information hidden in Franny's profile? No. Alright. Maybe D has something to say. Or not. He's just a glow ball at this point. Anything going on in the ashtray? Filled with cigarette butts.
Dad.
My dad a chain smoker or something? I would love to tip this out and see what's on the plate beneath it. All done searching this room. I should check out another. Okay. At least she's telling me this. No, not the camera. Run. The buttons are, like, right across from each other. So. But I feel like I've checked every door. Locked. Yeah, I just have the E key. I wonder which door is E. Can't be used here.
No good.
Could it be entry? No? Could it be... yep, stairs? Yes.
Yeah.
It is the upstairs key.
Oh, it's a hallway. Looks like it leads to more rooms. If only there was some way of knowing where Jessica is.
Generally speaking, hallways do lead to rooms.
But I guess we'll just have to search the rooms one by one.
Alright. One by one. A bird with a 3-leaf clover in its beak adorns the locked door.
Good, huh?
Locked up. Do you know what room this is?
Sorry.
No, he does not. That's a 3-leaf clover.
Franny.
Huh?
This was Franny's room.
Okay, he remembers this one.
Oh, wow. Really?
Ashley, open this door. I feel like I'm about to remember something.
Got it. But I wonder if it's... Yep. Locked.
Ooh. Okay. 2-leaf clover. Oh, a golden sprout. Excuse me.
No.
Nope. No idea what room this is, and it's locked. And... the courtyard is past here. It won't open. On downstairs. Old dried up flowers in the vase. Crunchy. I guess we're just gonna Resident Evil this shit until we find something we can interact with. Every time I start talking about finding something to interact with, immediately the door opens. Well, this room makes a good first impression.
So many paintings. But no Jessica. Dee? Something up? Did you remember something?
Canvas shelves? There are a lot of canvases here, and they're all faded. These are all covered in dust. These are all covered in dust. So are these. Okay. Well, this is lovely.
Hey.
He, what? Huh? What's he up to? He can't take his eyes off that portrait. Oh, he's found Franny again, huh? An old sketch of a young girl. Not a young sketch of an old girl.
What is it?
Want to see a picture that Papa drew? I'll show you, but it'll be our secret, okay, Dee?
It's Franny.
Huh?
Ashley. It's Franny. Uncle Henry drew this.
Uncle Henry?
Yeah. Franny's papa.
So Franny's dad is Henry, and the kid in this picture is Franny. But it's a little rough, so it's hard to be sure.
Franny grabbed my hand and pulled me into this room. She showed this to me and said that her dad was a great artist.
He's pretty good.
She said she asked him to draw a picture of me, too. After that, we went into the yard. There was a puppy.
Huh. Seeing Dee so happy, talking about his memories with Franny, it's a little, well, weird. Dee was with Franny, the girl in this old drawing, and that same boy is here with me. Right now.
Canvas sits on the easel. It's a painting of a moonlit cove.
What a lovely painting. This may be my favorite room so far.
Ashley, you look very tense for this being your favorite room.
But it feels somehow lonely. I can't put my finger on why.
Everything triggers Dee's memory. We just have to have a conversation with the boy.
What did you remember?
I've seen this picture, but before it was finished. It used to be of the ocean in the afternoon light, but now it's the ocean at nighttime. I wonder why it was changed.
A valid question. If slightly befuddling.
Dee, look.
What is it?
You can see the ocean. It's so pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jessica and I came here on a boat. Maybe you and your dad
Came by boat as well. Could be.
People generally get to islands on boats. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that, for sure. I do not think there was a bridge to this island that got destroyed in the past, 100 years or whatever.
You'd have to, right? When I first saw the island from the boat, I felt something.
What did you feel?
I didn't get it at the time, but I think I do now. At least a little.
What is it?
It's about meeting my dad. I just kept thinking, what do I do if he's a jerk?
Well, a lot of dads are jerks.
Are you scared of that?
Maybe. A little.
Is that all we're gonna do with the ocean? That's all we're gonna do with the ocean. Okay.
Huh.
I think I've seen these on TV, but this one's smaller than I've seen before. Yeah, what a lot of people don't get is that, like, a lot of those famous plaster statues and such, marble statues, they're friggin' big.
What?
And Michelangelo's David is huge. Oh, hey, it's another thingamajig. Number 3? Where was number 2? Did I already miss it? As I enjoyed the breeze off the water, gazing lazily out over the horizon, I recalled the beautiful springtime scenery of Sayako's hometown in Japan. I haven't visited Japan in over 10 years. The last time I went, it was Sayako to tell her parents of our marriage. During the flight to Haneda, I caught a rather rare sight, Sayako looking nervous. No doubt her mind was occupied with thoughts of what she'd say to her parents. This was her first visit home in quite a while, after all, and on top of that, she was going to reveal such big news. In an attempt to calm her nerves, I held her hand and asked me to tell her about her hometown. Asked her to tell me about her hometown. She told me about a river near her family home. In spring, the cherry blossom trees along its banks bloom, creating such a beautiful scene. Even now, all these years later, I can see the smile on her face as she talked about those trees. And the next day, I walked beside her beneath those cherry blossoms, on my way to meet her parents for the first time. I've always wanted to return to Japan, but it has not yet been in the cards. But I'll make it back someday, and I'll walk the path beneath the cherry blossoms that Sayako loves so much. Well, I now have approximately 2 memories, so that's validated. Such a beautiful piece, all covered in spider webs. Sad, really. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna look around this room really hard to see if I missed a, thingamajig. The easel holds an elaborate painting. Origami, that's what I'm missing.
This is...
Is this for oil painting? It's completely hardened now. There's a notepad on the dresser.
Huh.
This notepad looks new. I wonder if it's my dad's.
Hey.
What's written on it? 8:15, Bill is coming.
Who?
Who's Bill?
No
clue. Maybe a friend of my dad's? Shopping list for Bill. Ocelots, potato chips, mandolin for cafe au latte, apple soda. Oh, chocolate, potato chips. Madeline? Looks like some notes have been jotted down here. Oh, chocolate, potato chips. Manhelding. The hell is a manhelding? For cafe au latte, apple soda.
Dad.
My dad likes chocolate too. Good to know. Mandeling is a type of tea. Cafe au latte. Okay. No, those are wheels. A food called chocolate. Please do not chocolate. If you check late, you get a bonus multiplier to your score, but your shot goes off into the distance. What's this? That is paint. Lots of paint. Those brushes still usable? They look rock hard. Let's see, I got a shelf pop up briefly, but yeah, there it is. Let me look at the shelf. Rags and paper inside, drawing supplies, I suppose. Nothing looks useful. Nothing looks useful. Alright, I don't see anything of use. I would really like a map of some kind. Yeah. Wait. The E is for East, not Edward. Oh. So much for my stupid theory. It's locked. Can't be used. Okay. Blood East Island. Alright, what's in here?
What do you think this room was for?
Beds? Sleeping? Living in? Oh, there's one. Oh, there's number 2. Okay, I didn't miss one. But that means they don't have to come in order. Ah, shit. It seems the late patriarch of this mansion, Lawrence Edward, was a deeply distrusting man. He found gold on this desolate island and grew the company he established in the span of a single generation. He seems to have viewed everyone who approached him as a thief, who wanted only his money, so much that he forbade anyone outside the family from entering the mansion. What's more, he took measures to guard his properties from intruders, by placing mechanisms all around the mansion. A convenient excuse to have puzzles. I remember in Myst 4, Revelation, one of the reasons why there are puzzles everywhere is because Atris, the main character of Myst, arguably, is so paranoid he has to spend a couple hours resetting all his puzzle locks every time he goes anywhere. I believe his distrust of others had a negative impact on his family as well. There is, for some reason, not a single mention of his wife anywhere in this mansion. There's not even a trace of a grave belonging to her in the graveyard. I have no real evidence to suggest this, but my theory is Lawrence's wife fell out of love with him, this man who cast suspicion on everyone, and left the island for good after having his child. Lawrence's reward for amassing such vast wealth was to be tortured for the distrust of others, leaving him a lonely man who had lost the love of his family. However, it appears he was able to keep his heart open to at least one person, a butler who served his family. And judging from the journal in the butler's room, it was a mutual and unwavering loyalty. Hopefully we will find that journal. I'm curious. Wine glasses, teacups, and dishes. It's all so pretty. There's a safe. Sturdy looking.
Hey.
A safe this sturdy has gotta be protecting something important. Do you think you can get it open? Let's see.
No good, huh?
It's locked tight. Well, I hope there's a clue somewhere around here. Jinky's a clue? Maybe? I feel like I'm so close to remembering something. Let's see, if this layout means something, it is currently beyond me. The drawers are totally empty, not even trash or anything. There's a portrait on the wall.
Who's this?
You
Literally
mustn't
close.
enter my quarters at your whim.
Something the matter?
I just remembered something. This was Wells's room.
Wells?
He was the butler of this mansion. He found me in here once and said to me, "Butlers safeguard all manner of important items for the people of their houses. So you mustn't enter my quarters at your whim."
I wonder what sort of important items he was looking after.
Oh, it was keys. Wells held every key for the mansion.
They might be helpful for finding Jessica.
That's something sensible for a butler to have. I was like, what kind of thing would you entrust your butler with? And yeah, a key to every room of the mansion. That makes sense.
Let's look around for them.
Totally empty wardrobe. Alright, a bed. Guess this book was bedtime reading. Figures the butler's bed is made perfectly. It's not even wrinkled. Yep. It's gotta be something in here. Oh, I guess not. Nothing! What about over here? Nothing! Well, third time's the charm? The butler's book was a journal where the butler recorded all the drama between the people in the household and other rich people to know how to seat them at dinner parties, who to avoid, etc. Interesting. Some silver tableware in the drawer. Is this real silver? These must be antiques or something. Everything in this house is an antique, Ashley.
Oh.
That plate? What is it, D? Can't be sure, but I feel like this plate is somehow precious. Precious. Yeah. An old album full of photos. The Two Play in the Yard, July 1924. Masters Henry and Thomas are growing up in good health. They're practically inseparable. They make quite the pair. Master Henry, the kind-hearted big brother, always looking after young Master Thomas. That one kid looks like he's about to fight that football. August 1932, the two play in a sports tournament. Wouldn't that be a glass plate photo? I wouldn't examine this too closely. Like, maybe, but I have no idea. Master Henry, so wise and strong. Master Thomas, sweet and honest. 1803. The sound of laughter is ever present around these bright and exuberant boys. I'm sure Mr. Edward is indescribably proud of their growth. September 1934, portraits of the two. While Master Henry pursues art, Master Thomas seems to be a writer. The pair have grown into fine young men, and Mr. Edward is truly hoping, from the bottom of his heart, they achieve the lives they so desire. Several books on the desk. Books, books, books. A lamp. Alright, let's back off. Oh, we're just gonna leave that open, are we, Ashley? Alright, now I have my suspicions, because in this portrait, that plate is on the wall. Oh, maybe I can point that out with the cursor now. No.
Are you
There's a
ready
woman
to
next
make
to the butler.
some bad
Looking Wells'
choices?
wife. Thank you for making the absolutely terrible choice of giving me money. I'm always very grateful for it. And hello, Amber and Company. There's a display shelf decorated with silver tableware in the background. Yeah, Can I grab this? No. I may not steal the silver. Well, you know, I thought I'd try. There's a tea set. Teapot and a teacup on the table. They're so pretty, they must be antiques. Everything in this mansion is an antique. I always love the idea of having tea time with stuff like this. Tiny cups, cute little cakes, the whole setup.
Oh, yeah.
I just remembered, Ashley, I drank tea from this cup before. When I first came to the mansion, Wells made milk tea. And he served it with some chocolate cake.
Huh.
I love chocolate cake. I'm getting jealous and hungry. Really? Yes, Ashley, be jealous of the ghost.
Huh.
Wells must have loved books. There's a ton in here and on the desk. Yeah, I can't do much with it. There's a bucket. No one's used this bucket in ages. It's all rusted. Silver taper is old but pretty.
yeah.
Wells really cherished these. He kept them so polished you can see your reflection.
Huh.
But now they're so tarnished. Kinda sad.
That's weird.
That's strange.
Huh?
What is?
Hey.
There were 4 plates the last time I saw them. It's important to keep all the plates together. I remember Wells saying that. 4 important plates, huh? Alright, that's gotta be our next. Now can I collect the plate from in here?
D.
Look at this plate.
Yeah.
That's one of Wells' silver plates. Yep,
All right.
I should put it back where it belongs. Good, thank you. It always hurts when you're just a little bit ahead of the characters. Like, I could tell that I had to put this back where it was. But... can I investigate this? Is there anything... No, it's just a plate. But yes, this is birdware. Can't be used here, really? Can't it? Because it seems like it can. Alright, I guess I have to find the rest of it. No silver in here. Yeah, let's check the rest of the house. Because I'm pretty sure that ashtray was also a silver plate. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure the ashtray was. So I'm going back across the house. Look, sometimes I get ahead of puzzle designers. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm very, very dim. Other times I just know things. I don't know. Yeah, it smells like cigarettes. Ashtray.
Ashley.
Something about this ashtray.
Huh?
What about it?
Hey.
Try brushing it off. Sure, okay. Revealed a beautiful bird in relief.
Oh.
What's this? I thought so. This ashtray is from the butler's room. Yep. Alright. That's 2. That doesn't look silver. Were there any other silver plates around? I'll have to check the wall upstairs. 'Cause... nope, that's just a decorative plate. It's not actually silver. Don't worry, I'm gonna find and polish every piece of silver in this mansion. Can I use the... Doesn't look like this key will do the trick. Just checking. This was Franny's room. Still locked. This one's locked. This door doesn't open. This was the art room. And I don't think there was any silver in here. No, not that I see. Alright, just checking. Here's the butler's room. There's a lock on the door. Does this lead to the room with the piano in it? Oh, I can unlock it. So I didn't actually have to walk all the way back around. Well, that's a pain. But now I know. The lady in the painting is so beautiful. Don't know who she is. Okay. Well, that means that there has to be something. Maybe we can try and guess the safe code now.
All right.
So the 4 plates, keeping them together is so important. Let's line these up. Sure, Wells would appreciate that. Well, I don't have all the plates. But... pretty sure it was this one.
Wow.
The pedestal came down. Must be some sort of mechanism. And I think it was this one here. I put all the plates we had on the shelf, but I guess we don't have them all. Found 2 plates, there must be one left. Another safe.
Ashley.
Don't have the combination. And we haven't recognized that we found a clue if we have. Yeah, that's the order of the 2 plates. So, we just need plate number 3 from somewhere. And I don't believe it's in here. Wasn't there a plate in the entryway? There was. I don't believe it was silver. We're very particular here. We only want silver. A plate in the artist studio on the table By Franny's portrait. Well, it's worth looking. Yeah, silver is very good. I'm fond of silver. On the table, by Franny's portrait, that is an art palette. What about this? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. I'm a dingus. There's some chocolate on a silver plate.
D.
Yeah. That's a piece of the tableware set well loved.
All right.
I should put it back where it belongs.
Hmm.
There's something. A picture was left under the silver plate.
This is... That's... She's...
Hurry, Ashley. Hide.
Right. I remember who said that. It was Mom.
The woman in the photo is your mother? That must mean the baby is...
Yeah. It's me. This must be Dad's photo.
I hate to say this, but if you've ever seen Steven Universe, Ashley kind of looks like a young sour cream. A drawing on the table.
Huh. This paper looks new. I wonder who the girl is. Maybe it's Franny?
No. I don't think so. This girl, she looks a little like you.
Yeah, I think that's her dad trying to guess what she might look like.
Huh? Wait. It couldn't be. Did my dad draw this picture of me?
What's wrong? Aren't you happy?
Does he think I look like this? Well, it's not very accurate. Oh no.
What is it?
What if Dad doesn't even recognize me?
Well, I'm pretty sure your hair color will make it extraordinarily obvious. There's a document in the bag.
What's this?
Research into Another by Sayako Robbins and Richard Robbins.
What?
This is the research paper my parents wrote. Just a cover page, though.
Huh?
Someone must have taken the rest of the pages, but why? I can't wait to find out what this game thinks Another is. A translation thing like Ni no Kuni means the another world. It could be. I don't know. I do know that the game was called Another Code in Japanese and Trace Memory when it was released in America. And there was a sequel called like Another Code R, and that's the first game and the sequel are bundled together in this pack. Let's line them up. And everything sinks down a little bit. And we open a wall safe, not the obvious safe.
What? This was some sort of puzzle all along?
That's it, that's the genre.
Look, there's something in there.
Thank you. This was some kind of puzzle all along? Yeah! Everything's some kind of puzzle all the time. Whoops, let's not rotate it that way. Anything on the back? No. Anything on the back? I'm not allowed to look. That's interesting. Alright.
Huh?
Wonder what's inside. That's no thing. This is.
Huh?
What's this?
Is
Is this a map of the mansion?
Huh.
Huh.
What?
Something written on the space for this room. What's the symbol up top? Symbol. I don't see one. In white. Oh, printed on the inside? Yeah, I don't know. It goes away if you turn the camera far enough, so... Alright, a map of the mansion.
How about this?
I should make notes of the interesting things that I find. Oh, hello. R13, L2, R9, L25. And me without my notebook. Oh, there it is. Alright, one moment. Well, I mean, yes, you can note it there in chat, but I like to have these things written down. R9, L25. I should probably look into a method of keeping notes that's visible to you guys, but that is complicated, so I'm not going to do it for a little while. Maybe someday.
Hey. D.
Loctite. Don't suppose you know the combination? Sure don't. Do you think Wells left it somewhere? Yeah, I do, actually. Let's see. Right to 13. 15, 14, 13, I think. Left to... that wasn't 13, was it? Yes, it might have been. Right to 9. And left to 25. Okay. I was worried I'd miscounted.
Got it. The safe is unlocked.
Well done, Ashley.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
This is...
Yes, a key. 2 keys, as a matter of fact. Now we can get into those locked rooms.
Flower key. And a 3-leaf clover key. That's not the golden
What's
sprout
this
key.
notebook?
Wells must have written it.
We've 1916. We finally learned of Master Leonard's whereabouts, but it was too late. He had already succumbed to the epidemic. It has been decided that Mr. Edward will take in the 2 children he left behind. Mr. Edward has ordered new rooms to be prepared for the young children. He calls the rooms the Golden Bird Room and the Silver Bird Room. 1930. The 2 boys have long since outgrown me. They are now strapping young men. Masters Thomas and Henry have entered the same university. Master Henry, so wise and strong. Master Thomas, sweet and honest. I'm sure Mr. Edward is indescribably proud of their growth. Now there is no longer concern about finding a successor. 1936. Masters Henry and Thomas both marry. December 1943. The dreaded day has finally come. Masters Henry and Thomas are both headed to the battlefield. The war has intensified, and both young men were called to the front lines. When I think about how Mr. Edward must feel, I am speechless. I can only pray for their safety. At least one of them's gonna be dead on the next page. September 1945. The long-awaited day has arrived. Both young masters have come home. Okay, I'm wrong. The joy I feel to have them return alive is unparalleled. They return, however, bearing grave wounds to both body and soul. Master Henry locks himself in the art studio, gazing endlessly at the pieces he once painted. He even struggles with daily matters such as eating. Mr. Edward has keenly observed that help is needed, and has arranged for Henry to stay on the island with his family. After staying with us for several days, Master Thomas returned to his home in the mainland. He conducted himself with his customary positive manner, but I could sense something like a dark cloud in his countenance. I cannot possibly understand their feelings, but I pray they can rest and become well soon. 1946. Mr. Edward prepared his last will and testament. 1948. Mr. Edward is taken ill. What have I done? If only I hadn't written that letter and called them to the island. No matter how I repent, those days will never return. It's all my doing. The fault is mine alone. Perhaps one day a descendant of the Edward family will return. Should that happen, I will leave a set of blueprints in my drawer. I hope they are found and provide some use. I pray the souls of Mr. Edward and the others rest peacefully for eternity.
This Mr. Edward
Whoops.
must have been your great-grandfather, Dee.
You're probably right.
Henry and Thomas. If they were brothers and they were Lawrence's grandchildren. Dee? You alright?
Henry, enough already.
What are you trying to say, Thomas?
I just remembered something. Back then, Uncle Henry called my father Thomas.
Thomas? Your father's name is Thomas! Dee, that's great! You remembered your dad! Franny's father is Henry, Dee's father is Thomas, and Henry and Thomas were brothers. They died on this island in the same year. I wonder what happened. Dee looks so upset. He's probably wondering the same thing.
You're not wrong, Fire Whiskers. We've got old money from a gold mine. We have a paranoid patriarch. We have brothers traumatized by the war. We have a ghost who can't rest until he figures out what happened to him, who literally has his last memory, blazed on his non-existent skin. This is gothic literature as hell. And I, for one, am here for it. I'm here for, Nintendo tells me a goth lit story.
Hey,
Use the key we got from the safe to get into Franny's room. Second floor. Right now, it is kind of a cinematic, adventure cartoon. My interactivity is fairly limited. I've never minded that in a video game. Alright, so I don't think I can get in here. Yeah, I've got this, flower clover key and a 3-leaf clover carving. Let's go past Franny's room and check this room out first. If I'm allowed to do so, of course.
All right.
Oh, and in the middle of all of this goth lit story, we've got Ashley trying to find her own father. I haven't yet figured out how exactly this all connects, or if it does.
Does this spark any memories?
Does this spark any joy?
this is Yes. Ashley, I remember something. This room belonged to Franny's parents.
Ashley's expression. Ooh. Fireplace. The fireplace poker is just lying out. Did someone forget to put it back? Did someone beat someone to death with the fireplace poker? Cause that would be great. Wow. You could actually sit on a big chair in front of the fireplace, like in a movie. Ashley, honey, we need you to get out more. There are a lot of books here, but they all look complicated and boring. Scathing criticism there, Ashley. With a pitcher this big, you don't have to refill the water as often. With someone in the middle of this book, I wonder how long it's been sitting here. Like time has just stopped in place for decades. This room is huge! There's easily room for 2 adult-sized people to share it. Or 4 adult-sized people, depending on how close they are. A dresser with a 3-sided mirror. Nothing down the sides. Oh.
There's a doll.
Oh yeah, that armchair
Look
definitely
at this doll.
would make a great bed.
This doll's made of wood. I think it's a woman. I wonder who it's supposed to be.
I just remembered something.
What's that?
Franny made this doll.
Wow, she made this herself? Impressive.
This doll must be Franny's mother.
This doll was Franny's mother? Wow. Franny's remarkably tall. It's a letter? Dear Henry, this is farewell. Having lost not only your beloved grandfather, but others so dear to you in such a short time, I'm sure you are consumed by a grief deeper than I can understand. I believe that Franny and I could heal your heart, but you have changed since sealing yourself off in the Silver Bird room. I saw how you threw the sprout key into the fountain. You spend every day confined in your room, lost in a bottle of alcohol and terrified of an unseen force. You seem to have lost your will to live. Even Franny is frightened by how long it's been since you picked up a pencil or a paintbrush. And yet you still refuse to leave the room. I can no longer see your heart, Henry. I'm taking Franny and I'm leaving the island. I will never forget how deeply I loved you. Marie.
Who's Marie?
Franny's mama.
Oh,
Why do you look so sad?
well, this is a goodbye letter. I don't know what happened between her mom and dad, but I'm sure Franny wanted them all to stay together. That's why I'm sad.
Ashley.
It's empty. Did they just pack everything up when they left the island? Yeah, probably. I don't think the candle holder is very interesting. Let's check down here. Oh my god.
This is...
This TV is ancient. I've never seen one like this. Even got our... You could plug an original Nintendo into this. Got RF hookups. There's an open letter beside the book on the table.
Hey...
This letter's all crumpled up. It must have made someone angry.
Yeah?
I wouldn't want to be that letter. Let's see what it says. You've gone and upset a lot of people with this. The workers here just don't get it, neither do I. We put our blood, sweat, and tears into working Lawrence mine round the clock, and what are we getting in return? Fired, the lot of us, and kicked off the island. The old president would have at least tried to work something out with us like always, but now this new guy gets to stroll in and shut us down with a single piece of paper? We would like a sit-down with the new president, or at least owed an explanation. Robert Barton, worker representative. In every day, in every age, bosses will fuck you. Oh, goodbye, Jades. The letter from the people who are working on the mine. Who's this new president?
No.
I have no idea. Oh, we have a bird. Thoughts on my father as a father. Ah yes, the dad recursion syndrome. Oh! It's now marked on the map where these are. That's interesting. You left one in every fucking room in the house, didn't you, man? When I think of one day reuniting with Ashley, I sometimes find myself wondering what sort of father I should be. And in those moments, my thoughts immediately go to my own father, who died when I was 18. He worked as an importer, a line of business that took him all over the world. His sole focus in life was his work, so he was rarely home. But one day, in a move that surprised us all, he took my mother on a vacation to South America. But their plane crashed into the Pacific Ocean, and I never saw my parents again. Does anything good happen to people in this universe? Wow! At the time, I couldn't understand my father's desire to bury himself in his work. How could he keep himself so busy he neglects his family? And then one day he was gone. Looking back, I've become exactly like him. If my father was still alive, what would he say to me? See me with my head still buried in my research, what would he think of me? I wonder if they all sat together and watched TV here. So this had to be put in like the 40s or 50s, right? No, it had to be the 50s, didn't it? I don't think there was much television in the 40s. There was a little bit of television in the 40s, but this would have been unreasonably huge for 1940s television, I think. So probably the 50s. Now who's taking it too seriously? Again, we probably don't need to examine that, but I got curious. No, wrong key.
Yes, it opened! Now we can look in Franny's room. Maybe you'll remember something else, Dee.
Yes.
Alright, Franma, what you got? You have the best room we've seen so far.
Huh?
E, what you doing?
This is it, Ashley. This is Franny's room.
We established that, my boy. Why
This
did I
is where
start
we
calling
play
my butt?
together.
Where we play together. This used to be our playground. This used to be our childhood dream. Closet's empty. Yeah, that makes sense. Every other closet in the game has been empty. Why not this one? Box of building blocks.
Huh.
There are all sorts of shapes in here. Were these Franny's? Is that something beneath all those blocks? There's a doll.
I wonder if Franny made this doll too.
Oh no, Daddy's arm came off.
It's missing its right arm.
What?
It's broken. See?
Oh, you're right.
The missing piece must be somewhere around here.
I don't think this doll is broken. I think it's supposed to be missing its right arm. This is a doll of Franny's father.
And?
And Franny's father was missing his right arm.
War wound. Okay. Well, I assume he could have had a lawnmower accident. I don't know. I had a low table like this when I was little. Great for drawing or playing house.
Oh man, what a cute teddy bear.
That was Franny's favorite.
These vintage bears are cool. I actually love teddy bears. Suddenly I remembered that night. The one from my dreams. That night, on the table, there was a cake with candles and a bear with a red ribbon.
It's possible. I think they were posed so that you couldn't quite
Here you
tell.
go, Ashley. This is a present from Daddy.
Like, they were kind of turned away from the camera. I just don't remember which side was turned.
Yeah, that's what Mom said. But Dad wasn't there. Where was he that night?
Ashley? What's wrong?
Dee, I remembered something too. When I saw the bear, my mom...
Your mother?
Yeah, I barely remember anything about her.
You barely remember anything? I'm sorry, that was terrible.
But sometimes I have this dream. I feel like it ends in the middle though. Like there's more to it. Huh. That reminds me of something Jessica said. She told me that if I meet my dad, I'll also learn about my mom.
Is that why you came here to see him?
Maybe.
You know, barely. I do not see any origami so far. There are blocks and books on it. Was this your favorite sofa? Origami. Origami.
Huh?
I wonder if there's something behind it. There's nothing behind the book. Oh, wow, thanks. Okay. How about here? There's nothing behind the book. No! Why would there ever be anything behind a book? Okay. I found something behind a book. Now I feel better. Oh, hello, Vivian. I am not allowed to hand the camera over that way from here, so I'm gonna have to step back. Books are not waterfalls, usually. That's true, but sometimes they can be. A tarnished teddy bear. Living in this mansion has been like living in a time capsule. Each room is untouched by time. And as I use these rooms in my day-to-day life, I find myself developing an interest in antique furniture. When I gaze upon the elaborate decor, when I feel the fine materials used in their construction, materials that have withstood the test of time, I think I must be feeling the same sense of elegance and high living once enjoyed by the Edward family. I'll sometimes catch myself wandering from room to room just to admire the furniture. One might even say I'm becoming an enthusiast. Yeah, but the difference between you and, like, rich people is that rich people don't think about it. They just assume that all furniture is like this everywhere. Rich people don't own furniture that falls apart because they're rich. People should recreate more DS. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like, I'm not usually one for nostalgic looking back, but I have a real weakness for remakes of games that try to enhance the source material without leaving it behind. Yet I have found it difficult to enjoy the child's room on the east side of the second floor. Looking at the dusty teddy bear at that small desk, my thoughts rush back to Ashley and how I left her behind 11 years ago. Ashley, I want to see you just one more time. I have to imagine you don't even remember my face. You're just 3 years old at that time. I want to finish another, and then see with my own eyes how you've grown. I feel as though I've been stuck in time myself, and only you can bring me back. Like, I sometimes joke that video games got really good in the PlayStation era, except they got really good in the SNES era, except that I haven't played enough old, untranslated NES games to know if they got good in the NES era. Anything inside of the drawers? No. Like, I was there for the NES era. Just, I don't really think of the NES era as terribly special because a lot of the games are kind of clunky. Shelf decorated with dolls.
Take a look at this doll.
It's Franny's. She made it to look like herself.
So this one is supposed to be Franny.
Yes.
What's wrong? Is something bothering you?
I remember something Franny said.
Dee, these dolls have to be nice to each other.
These dolls have to be nice to interesting.
If they get along, then...
But yeah, I love that,
Then what?
I love that the Phoenix Wright games have been remade. I love that Ghost Trick has been remade. I love that this has been remade. I'm holding out for a Hotel Dusk collection. Hotel Dusk and its sequel, which I can't remember the name of right now. Like Room something.
Sorry. That's all I remember.
The dolls need to get along? What does that mean?
Well, let's, let's try putting... Put this doll here. Put this doll here. I don't think they're quite getting along yet. What does it even mean for the dolls to get along? Alright, grab this one. Franny has 2 hands, so she can hold both of her parents at once. There we go.
Yeah.
This must be what she meant by the dolls getting along. Wonder what's in here.
And in here we have... a key.
The other
I
key,
wonder which one this
and
key's for.
the one right next door, we've seen it. What's this? It's a ribbon Franny loved. Oh, we don't care about that? We're not gonna pick that up? Okay. Alright, let's see what's in the room next door.
Yes!
And in here, we have the presidential suite.
Not here either. Where could you be, Jessica?
Alright, well, first order of business is to skim the room and see if we can find any origami. Because every room has some, apparently. Now see, when I mentioned that a 1940s TV would be smaller, this is what I was picturing. That might be like an actual 1940s television. There it is. And scan. Hummingbirds. From the door knocker to the tableware to the paintings to sculptures in the fountain, a hummingbird motif permeates every corner of this mansion. The fact that there are so many hummingbird decorations indicates that Lawrence had a strong fixation on them. Hummingbirds can be a symbol of healing and love. They're apparently a popular motif in Native American cultures as well. I believe it's possible Lawrence included hummingbirds all through the mansion, as an attempt to alleviate his loneliness. It reminds me of something Sayoko once told me. In Japan, the crane has long been associated with good fortune. Designs featuring this particular bird are very popular. Origami cranes are most popular as a means of making a wish, as those who wish for peace or a speedy recovery from illness will often make them in droves. Perhaps Lawrence's hummingbird decorations were made with a wish for peace in his own life. With a wish, wish. Ahem, sorry. Sayoko told me how to make origami cranes a long time ago. Maybe I should make a few and leave them around the mansion, with a wish that the departed may rest in peace. I apologize for that. There's a bunch of different kinds of alcohol from all over the world. All over the world. Closet's been cleared out. This picture is filthy. It's been gathering dust a long time.
Oh.
This painting of Franny looks a lot like the sketch in the studio. Weird to think that Dee was friends with her all those years ago. This is a painting of a girl. End song. Where's the power button? Is there a remote for this thing?
It's a hummingbird.
It's crooked. This bothers me to no end. This is sheet music, isn't it?
I like that Ashley just did that herself. Like, this painting's crooked. I can't stand that
hidden behind a
grabbing.
painting?
It didn't make me play a little mini game for it.
The painting is of this bird.
Did you know there's a puzzle hidden in this sheet music? If you solve the puzzle and play the music, you'll get to see the piano's secret.
I just remembered something. This is the sheet music Franny played on the piano.
Oh, really? I wonder if I'd be able to play it.
Can you play the piano?
You can play?
Yeah, I practice on a school piano once in a while.
Will you try playing this song?
I'll give it a shot. Maybe it'll help jog some more memories.
I
Franny
wonder
told me
if I
there's a
could even
puzzle hidden
read
in
sheet
this
music
sheet music.
anymore. I don't think I could. It's been a long time since my clarinet days.
I wonder what it could be.
Does that top line read like bored? I can't see it. Not important. Alright. It's a nice table and it's not broken or anything. Someone left a book open here. Were they looking something up? It's been a long time for you two. Well, if it bothers you, you can always practice a little.
Oh,
Quill pen. I always wanted to try one.
darn it.
No good. All dried out and hardened. Can't write a thing. Alright, let's get this sheet music to the piano. Which should be kind of easy since it was like... downstairs and at the end of the hall. In the drawing room, which is the room for withdrawing, too. I believe that's what it actually means. I don't know if I'm right about it, but I feel like it is the room that you withdraw to. Can't be used here. Oh, I know where I have to use it. I have to put it on the thing. Stand. Put that down. Nope. Cannot read a word of it. The music staff looks weird here. It's blank. There aren't any notes or rests indicated.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the only place without any. Wonder why the bird from the Golden Bird Room is drawn here. So nervous.
You can do it.
Do your best. You'll be fine. There goes nothing. When you played, it sounded kind of lonely compared to when Franny played it. Lonely? Maybe it was missing an accompaniment. I bet the second staff needs some notes, too. Yeah, let's go back and look at that, painting again. I'm pretty sure I noticed there was stuff written over the bird in the painting. But now that I've actually tried to play it, maybe she'll, make a note of it. Sometimes it's not about how clever you are. Sometimes it's just guiding the character to a solution. You have to treat it like, you know, you're there next to Ashley and you've got to get her to notice the solution. Not so much drag your own knowledge into it. There it is. It's like sheet music. What's it doing here? Can I just... let's just get a picture of it, in case I need it. And, now maybe I can go back downstairs and she'll annotate the thing. Or maybe I have to bring the sheet music up here and use it on the staff in the painting. That's also possible. Whoops, other way. Either way, after we solve this piano puzzle, it'll be time to drop stream for the night, I think. We are coming up on the 2-hour mark. Now, I may have mentioned this before, I'm not sure. But it's possible that I'll be pushing my start time back at some point to 9 or 9:30 p.m. Eastern. It's nebulous right now, but it could happen. I just wanted to let folks know, you know? Something weird about this sheet music. Okay, is there nothing I can I grab the sheet music from where it is? No. Yeah, there's stuff. It might not be, It might not happen. I don't know. We'll find out.
Here we go.
No, I don't think I can do anything about it. I think I just have to... Missing an accompaniment. I don't know how to get this written down, is the problem. Now I'm kind of wondering. Okay, what if I, get a photo of this, get a photo of that. Can I... like... There's an overlay button. There's an overlay button. No, it has to be the other way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect fit. I just need to transcribe it. Alright, I assume you... Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Let's play it. I love that kind of stupid interface puzzle. I'm glad I looked. Alright.
Here we go.
Let's see what we got.
Huh?
Clonk.
Ashley, did you hear that?
Sounds like it triggered something. Let's look around.
Nasty Harmony is... Well, this is a piano that's been out of tune for, like, I don't know how fucking long. Piano doesn't cast a shadow. It does. It does.
A box fell out of the piano. I wonder what it is.
A box.
This is...
A pocket full of shells. And a condom? What is that?
Franny found these on the beach.
It's shells. They're kind of pretty.
Oh, right. I remember these. Franny found them. These are our treasure. She hid them here.
What's this card? It looks like a game cartridge. Is this Franny's too?
No. I've never seen that.
This looks like a game card, I guess. I would immediately
What's
put that in my
noise?
mouth. I would, like, immediately shove that in my mouth. It looks tasty.
It's the DAS. What's it doing? Did it read the card?
Recognize the another key. Another key 01. Installation complete. 33% of our brain is unlocked. Show information about another keys.
I've never seen this screen. Is this a map of the mansion? One of the rooms is glowing.
What's this another key?
I have no idea. Another key.
I'm sad that I don't think she's been reading the, same stuff as we have.
Who are you?
I've been waiting for you.
And on that note, we're gonna end the stream. I love it when a cliffhanger comes together. So I will save, and then I will quit out. Let's see. Save. And, let's see, I could send you all off to watch Final Fantasy IX Disc 4, but that seems like it would not be helpful. So I guess it's gonna be Kilden again. Golly, it is almost like I really like raiding dragons. Who fucking knew? So, good night, folks. It was great to have you here. It is always great to have you here. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.